Hello. Well, tonight I have 1½ pork chops left, so I'm going to make stir fry with that, and I'm also going to have phyllo spinach pie. Now it's easy to make, but there's usually a few things I don't have on hand normally, and I'll tell you what those are. It's very easy to put together though. For this recipe you're going to need a container of ricotta cheese. What is ricotta cheese? Is that, it's kind of like cottage cheese? I don't know, maybe it's creamier. Anyway, I usually don't have that on hand. You need a 16-ounce container. You need a package of frozen spinach. You cook the spinach like they say, then you're going to get all the liquid out of there. I use this, and then I take a spoon and I just push on it and push on it till all that liquid comes out. And there is a lot of liquid in this spinach. It's pretty surprising, really. I'm going to need 2 eggs slightly beaten, 2 tablespoons parmesan cheese, an envelope of vegetable soup mix, 1 to 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. All depends on how much you like mushrooms. You're going to need phyllo sheets. Now that's one you may not have on hand. Phyllo sheets. And then you're going to need a 1/2 cup of melted butter and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. So what you're going to do first is we're going to put the ingredients together and then we're going to assemble. Let's get going on that. Alright, we're going to put the filling together. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the ricotta cheese in, and yes, it's a very creamy mixture. And it has the whey in it. Let me get my spatula. That goes in. Then I'm going to add my eggs. These are slightly beaten. 2 eggs. My parmesan. My nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon. And my vegetable soup mix. Now I mix this together and then, oh, sorry, the spinach. Don't forget your spinach. You took all that time with it. The last thing I add are the mushrooms, and I wait until after I've stirred it to do that. Let me get a bigger spoon here. You're going to work this all together. I would say that's done. Yep. You just mix those things together. Now I'm going to add mushrooms. Let's see how much we want. That was a little more than a cup, and I'm going to see if that's enough for our taste. That was simple. That is all set to put in the pie once we get the phyllo sheets in. Okay, I have a sheet of saran wrap on the counter, another sheet of saran wrap to put over the top, and then a damp tea towel to put over the top of that. The enemy of phyllo is getting dry, and so we want to keep it nice and moist. See how thin this phyllo is? It's very thin. You can even see through it. That's why I'm putting saran wrap on top. See if I can get this all going here. And then we put a damp tea towel on that to keep it moist. There. Because it dries out very fast. What I'm going to do is this. First, then I'm going to put this on top. Again, dries out so fast. That one was really drying out fast. So what you want to do is you're going to just put some butter on here. This is why baklava is made with phyllo. That's why it's so yummy. This brand is a little wider than I usually get. It's usually narrower strips. Okay, we're going to put another one on. And I'm going to do this till there are 6 strips on there. So let me just keep going. I have 6 sheets that I've layered with a little bit of butter, all going that way. Now I'm going to do 6 more going this way. Okay, I've got 6 in the bottom, 6 going this way, 6 going that way. And you want to press it down in. Then you're going to put your filling in. You need to work quickly with that phyllo because it can dry up so fast. This makes such a nice light crust. We're going to take this fold it in. What a mess, huh? Look at that. This, fold it in, fold this in, fold this in. That looks really messy, doesn't it? It is going to be so good. So now I'm going to put a little more on here. You make sure I've got that where I have to look at the camera every once in a while, see if I'm even in your view. Then the last thing you do, well, first thing is you put your oven on 375. Now we're going to take, there's some sheets left, we're going to take them. See how thin they are? They just, see that? That's why you work fast. So we're going to take some of these, put them right on the top, just like that. There's one more. There. Now I'm going to put a little butter on these, and then this is going in the oven. This is going to be so good. It looks really weird right now, I know, but it's going to go in the oven at 375 for 35 minutes or until it's golden. I'll see you on the other side. Fresh out of the oven, 35 minutes. Now I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Phyllo spinach pie. I let it sit for 10 minutes. I cut a piece. Can you see that? And it is yummy and it smells great. Now this could be your whole meal because I cut this slice, but it is really too much. So that could be a whole meal right there. Give some Phyllo spinach pie a try. I think you'll like it. By the way, I'm going to leave directions. You can actually make this and then freeze it and then pull it out and bake it later. There's a little bit of different things you do though. I'll put it in the directions. Phyllo spinach pie. Give it a try. Bye-bye. That's good.